and welcome today to an assumptions video in 2024. I think we did one in 2023, maybe more than one in 2023, but today is our first assumptions video of 2024. Seeing what you guys assume about myself and the people around me. Starting us off with Julius, I guess that's Julius, right? Says you're going to start posting on your main channel again. There's definitely credible potential in this occurring. For example, like, look, I have a lovely Osmo, which I've had for a while now. I have filmed stuff on this. I have scrapped video that I've filmed on this, and I have one video that I think will definitely come out. When it comes out, though, is in relation and correlation to when Sidemen Sunday comes out that it's attached to, because obviously it has spoilers in it. I think I've got a main channel. I think I'll just do it. Why not? Normally, I don't overthink it. I'm just gonna go and put it on main channel, and the way I'm looking at it is main channel will be real life. You know, vlog could be anything. I've not posted on 2 years. I might as well post anything on there. I could sit there and ramble for 10 minutes in a vlog. I might as well put it on main channel and keep it as that's real life channel. We've got ZerkaaPlays, this one, which I'm still unsure of where it is to this day, because obviously reaction stuff does the best. And then like your first episode, second episode of series do well, but then in the long form, like you can't have like episode 10, 11, 12 anymore. It's not really the same way on YouTube. I've got Zerkaa Plus, which typically is like stuff that isn't good enough for plays, but that's been really active recently. So it might have become Zerkaa Actually Plays and become like a playthrough channel, or it might be Zerkaa Reacts and then have like me reacting to other videos, only other videos though. Like I can react to custom compilations on this channel, but like a react would be reacting to other videos. And then Zerkaa Live is my channel where I post my VOD content from streams. I've not streamed as much recently because honestly with schedules, it's been crazy recently. If you knew my last week, and yeah, it's just mental. I don't know what the hell just happened in this past week. It's how schedules go. It's like you're free for like ages, like 2 weeks. And then suddenly you're like back to back, like non-stop traveling. I've been all across the world in the past couple of days. It's mental. But yeah, rambling. So I might end up having Zerkaa Actually Plays. I like the idea of having loads of channels. I might just copy Jack Sucks at Life and try and beat his record and just get as many channels as possible with 100k subs. Why not, you know? It could be fun. I've gone a long way about answering that question, but there you go. FA user says Josh refuses to leave London. I'm only assuming this is in correlation to the JJ clip.
I wanted to go Australia, Josh said no. I wanted to go Singapore, Josh said no. I want to go Canada, Josh said no. Josh don't want us to do anything.
And he's like, oh, you have to convince Josh. He deflected the answer onto me. He tried to put blame on someone else as to why we haven't been to Canada yet. When actual fact, well, he kind of implied that said I hate traveling, which is not the case, because there'll be evidence of this very soon in Sidemen Sunday of who actually really wants to try and travel and who doesn't. And obviously, I'm the one who typically puts together the traveling videos anyway, like the cheap versus expensive, etc. So ignore that. I don't mind traveling at all. I think sometimes we have to travel to get the biggest and best videos. Unknown says we'll be having a road to goal for the charity match in the main channel. I've joked about this for a long time, and that joke is me manifesting that I will do that, and I hope to do that. I hope to, in some form, do some kind of road to a goal where we could do a series, whether that means going to Simon's house and he can teach me how to kick a ball properly because he's mental. Do a Chris MD video, I don't know, do anything. I could get a footballer. Who knows what I could do? But just some kind of road to a goal would be a good idea. I agree. I like that. It also creates a storyline and leads into the storyline for the charity match. Like, there's a reason as to, right, Josh is going to play striker. So road to a goal makes sense. Good story before. And then if I don't score, then it's very funny. And if I do score, then it matters and it's fun. Josh writes Fanfix in his free time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, why not? I love writing a fan. You know, I've not seen as many fanfics. Maybe like, I feel like there's more fanfics back in the day about Sidemen a long time ago. Maybe I'm just like blind to them now because I'm not really like as chronically online on social media, I guess. But yeah, no, unfortunately I don't write fanfics. I haven't got free time to write fanfics in. Josh was pressured to propose by everyone around him. No, I think that's the entire opposite of the case, right? I had a massive pressure on my shoulders for the longest of times and I didn't do anything. So I don't think you can assume that assumption, to be honest. I did it when the time was right and the time was feeling right. So much so that the time felt so right that I did it kind of spontaneously. So that works. Josh and Simon have an unspoken rivalry when they play the same game on their separate YouTube accounts. No, I'd almost say it's the opposite. Like sometimes I'll touch a game and then Simon will say, oh, I'm not gonna play that game because of that, and vice versa. Sometimes there'll be games where obviously we have to both play it because it's such a sick game. But I think sometimes if Simon does a game, I'll be like, you know what, it's not worth me posting because he's doing a good series on it, and you're not going to be able to get viewers to watch both of them. You might as well have one of us do it. Game's a game, you know, it is what it is. Even more so, sometimes, like even today, Simon said, oh yeah, Josh, you should play this simulator game because it's more suited to you, you know what I mean? There's definitely not a rivalry at all. And Simon is just bigger than me, so there's not even a rivalry on his side anyway, is there? Georgia says, Josh secretly wants to be on the bad team, but it provides great content and keeps the audience engaged and rooting for him. No, I want to be on the good team, but I do for sure like agree that I think bad team can create a lot more unique experiences and you get the funny experiences. But good team's always a pleasure and luxury, right? But I think, yeah, bad team, sometimes I want to be on the bad team. I just, when I'm on the bad team, I just accept it and roll with the punches. And I think when you've hosted a lot of videos, you kind of naturally have an empathy for the host of the video. So you want to ensure they get the best content. So my mindset's more like, okay, what does this person need me to do? What was their vision here for me to try and do? Opposed to just like being like moping about them on the bad team. I think that's how I see it anyway. But yeah, no, good team soon come, 2024. I'm sure of it. It will have to happen. That one Hufflepuff says Josh come up with the most ideas for Sidemen Sundays, but doesn't want to take credit. No, I think there's definitely a 3 or 4 people, maybe 3, that are really a bit more involved in like the creation of ideas, but typically like ideas come from bouncing each other, like ideas around, and you might have one rough, I might come with one rough concept, someone then makes it better, and vice versa. Someone else might come with a brand new fresh idea, and then someone else comes and makes it better, or I make it better by adding like a little bit of sauce. And that's why having 7 Sidemen who have very, very differing opinions and tastes and all that kind of stuff is really good, because you get a good blend, a good mix of ideas that come to fruition. So no, I won't take credit for that because it isn't true. Dakota James Cox said the new car system means KSI's boxing days are behind him. I cannot speak on KSI's boxing career. I would like it to be behind him, to be honest. I think we had a good run with the boxing stuff. And unless there's a fight that makes sense at this point, like the Jake Paul fight, I don't even think it's worth him looking at boxing. There's bigger and better fish to fry at this point and bigger things to achieve, I think. I think he's achieved a lot in boxing. It's probably time to go and do something else or achieve something else. I said he should go back to music, to be honest, because he was actually like killing music, and then boxing actually killed his music career. Because if you think about it, go back to it, he's got a discography of like songs with crazy artists, and he was doing like Wembley shows, and he was really about to kick on and do something crazy, and then he went, I'll box these 2 people in one night. So I don't know. That's my opinion anyway. But yeah, new car system or the new tally system, for context, we reset the whole Sidemen tally system. So if you was ahead or behind the videos, it's now completely wiped out and reset. No one has yellow cards anymore, and we started again fresh as of like the start of February. So it's a way to like create new accountability again, because some people fell so far behind that they wasn't even involved anymore, basically. You secretly nibble on cheese when making video ideas to achieve maximum efficiency. No. Does that work? Is that sound got to try? Adam, is that a thing? Can you confirm or deny, please? The Sidemen babysit Olive? No. We don't even see Olive enough, I don't think. Like, there's a lot of things we should do more outside of work and stuff. Like we've been better and better with the troops recently in the past 6 months of trying to make sure we do things outside of work and outside of doing stuff. Like even yesterday we did like our troops dinner once a month, and this time we did activity with it as well. Did like some darts, that was good. We do more of that stuff. So yeah, we need to even see Olive and everyone else just more. It's just finding time. People say it all the time, and it seems like an excuse, but schedules are just mental and they never really align. It's so hard to align schedules, and we do align schedules. We're working, we're filming at that time, and that's the issues we face. The Sidemen's kids will continue this channel in the future. Imagine. I mean, it'd have to be a while though, wouldn't it? It'd have to be like 18 years from now if we was to give birth now. Maybe. The side kids, who knows? Josh isn't actually a Sideman, but just their financial accountant. So I'm putting him in videos so they have someone to operate the cheap versus expensive teams. I'm the financial accountant. No, that is not the case at all. It could be at times. It could be at times. But I don't even do many accounting stuff anymore, or like finance stuff anymore, to be honest. Only here and there. We got teams for that. We're on bigger and better things, guys. Come on. Josh and JJ are secretly intimate. They release liquids onto each other on Sidemen videos. I feel like it's a very one-way system. I mean, maybe I put saliva on his hair, but it tends to be him with liquids onto me. But yeah, it is kind of mad, the things we've done. And all I say is that Simon, eat your heart out. Like, you keep saying KSIman, but I don't think you've done what I've done. This was not the first time you asked the question. Freya actually said no the first 8 times. Imagine that was the actual story all along. It was people like, oh Josh, put like bloody answer the question, and I'm there thinking, I've been asking this question for the past 10 years, and you keep saying no. And everyone thought it was me the whole time. Would that be funny? No, it wouldn't be funny. It'd be very sad for me, wouldn't it? And I'd be like, why has it only worked on the 9th time that you've said yes? No. Izzy Asif said, Josh washes his hands after touching his phone. No, I'm touching this phone here. I'm now flexing on you. I'm touching another phone here. No, I did not wash my hands. Sorry, I wouldn't even wash my hands after KSI pissed on them. I've still not washed it to this day. I joke, I kid. Please don't take that seriously. Kobe Schwartz said, there is another Sidemen America trip coming. No, not for video content. We would be stupid if our next big trip is America. In my eyes, our next big trip has to be Australia, has to be Asia, and it has to be like Africa. I think for me, Asia and Africa are big because it's like entirely different cultures. And then Australia, obviously, is a no-brainer and has been a no-brainer for a long time. It's just getting the dates right and the timing right. Because some people want to go for like 14 days, some want to go for longer, some want to go, like, I want to go for like 7 to 10 days really, and just get 3 videos in there and pounce out. And said if you want to stay longer, you can. And there was a point where we had a trip planned where we was going to go to Australia and then travel back and stop somewhere else to do more videos and then go back further. But I think our next trip will not be America. I highly doubt it. And if it is America, it should not be Vegas or LA. It should be somewhere we've not been to that's vastly different, even if it's Texas, if it's New York. I don't think it should be Miami either. I don't think it should be New York either, to be honest. I think it should be flyover state in the middle of America, or something that you've put, like a landscape or culture we've not seen before. But I would definitely be back like an Asia trip, to be honest. Robert Hudson said, you want to be afraid to Sidemen shoots, but there's no girlfriends allowed rule. There isn't no girlfriends allowed rule. Sometimes girlfriends do come to the shoots, but I don't think Freya's ever been to a shoot. I don't think she has a need or a want, unless there's like a reason. Maybe we're doing something afterwards, or we're doing something before, or like let's say we're traveling and we bring girlfriends with us. That would make sense. Like if we did like a big Australia trip, or we did like a big Asia trip, it would make sense to bring girlfriends with us. So we have like downtime. We can also explore the place we're in. But no, yeah. If Freya comes to a shoot, she's more than welcome, always. Tommy T Leaks said, is the money was the same? Josh would rather stream full time than do Sidemen. No. I'm as much as the stream people will hate this, nothing will ever beat Sidemen, to be honest. You're making videos with your friends, and every time it's like you're getting unique, surreal experiences. Like you're seeing the world, you're doing cool things. Streaming is cool, but ultimately I'm sat in this room. And streaming, typically it creates a much more anxious environment. You have to be there. So if you're away doing something, you're like, oh shit, I need to be home to stream. Or like, you want to go out for dinner, I'll be like, oh, I can't, I've got to stream. I've fallen more and more out of love with streaming over time, I think. But that comes in peaks and troughs. Sometimes I absolutely love streaming, and sometimes It all depends on what I'm doing. But no, Sidemen over everything, always. It is what it is. Game's the game. Shed Jules said, Illuminated drop in once the Zerkaa channel hits 10 mil. Yes, let's do it. Sure, because it ain't hitting 10 mil, is it? It's not even hitting 5 mil. That'd be a good reason to go post on there again. It's just to hit 5 million, let alone 10 million. What's the last one? Oh, okay. That wasn't that bad. I don't mind these lunch videos because it's just waffling, isn't it? I don't mind the little waffle, and it feels more personable. You get at least something out of me that is human, opposed to just what some videos are that aren't really human. It's just like, you know, it's personality to them in the sense of like there's human thoughts and emotions. But yeah, waffle done. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and as always, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more of these in the future, let me know. And by all means, you can leave your assumptions in the comments. Goodbye.